Greetings folks, welcome back once again. We're on the ZXspectrum, as I'm sure you were expecting. My name is Nick, and we're going to be looking at Scooby and Scrappy Doo on the 48K, published by High Tech Software in 1991. It's a platformer, which also came out on the Commodore Amiga, the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, and the Commodore 64, so we might look at those in the future if we can take it. But basically in this, Scooby and Shaggy have gone missing. Now they're the best two characters in the whole thing, whilst looking for food, so it's up to Scrappy Doo to come to the rescue. Now Scrappy Doo was a character from Hanna-Barbera, as was Scooby, the most annoying one they ever brought out. Hanna-Barbera in 1979, Scooby-Doo 69, so we're jumping on these levels here, collecting food. It doesn't play too badly actually at the moment. It's a bit floaty. You seems like you can dictate how far you jump by holding the fire button, and you can punch by pressing fire to take out the goons. Yes, now Scrappy Doo's catchphrases, most annoying character of all time, are "let me at them" and "puppy power," up, up and away. So the cartoon wasn't particularly good, but this game looks okay first of all. Scrappy Doo, 1979. There we go. Scrappy Doo, where are you? Well, he's here. So it's a little bit monochrome, but I do like the graphics below. We have reviewed Scooby-Doo, which wasn't particularly good in my opinion, but some people did like it. This seems a more conventional platformer game, and it plays pretty good. Could do a bit of extra colour, but because it's monochrome, there is no colour clash at all, which is good to see. Now, if I don't get very far, although I seem to be doing okay here, we'll have another go with infinite lives on. I can't hit that skull, I don't think, or else I will die. So yeah, you can do small jumps and big jumps just depending on how long you press the jump button or fire button. Well, jump really. Jump and fire, two separate things. There's a Venus flytrap there. Oh no, and there's a thing that got me. So collect burgers for extra super points. You'll see my lives in the bottom right there. Well, sort of like in the middle. And it's got a shaded score thing as well, hasn't it there? Puppy power. Did-did-did-did-did. Yeah, Scooby-Doo good, Scrappy-Doo not so great, but the reverse it seems with the games. Now, if you had this one back in the day, let me know. Be interested to see what it's like on the Commodore Amiga, but not superly interested, only marginally interested. So this was 1991. Yeah, you just know I'm going to look at it at some point. Hooray! As we tend to try and look at everything. Now, the channel's been going quite a while, so there's quite a big catalogue there. So if you're new to the channel, or even been here a little while, have a look at the ZXspectrum playlist, and there's lots of other game playlists as well, to keep you occupied, well, forever. If you want to look at every video ever in there, it's going to take you months. Hooray! Good stuff. Now, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please consider doing so, because that does help it grow. Live streams going up quite regularly. Also, we have a bit of fun there. The community tends to come together and have a bit of a laugh, bit of a chill. Oh dear, I've died. And yeah, have a bit of fun and ease the day stresses away. So I will put a cheat in here, a poke for infinite live, just to see, so we can see the end of level 1. Because otherwise it would take a review of about 2 hours long, and no one's got the strength to stick with a review of Scooby and Scrappy Doo for 2 hours. Although the game is good, to be fair. It is good. I would have played this back in the day if I could get past the title there of the actual character. It does look like Scrappy Doo, although it does look a little bit evil. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of kids might have been put off by this game just because of the central character. But if it wasn't Scrappy Doo, if it was someone else, I think it would have done quite a bit better. But 1991, again, early 90s, right at the end of the Spectrum's run, might have struggled to gain a little bit of traction. So even when they coded this, I think they might have had 16 bits in mind, Amstrad CPC and Atari ST. I'd be interested to see what it looks like on the Commodore 64 as well. Right, let's go. We've got infinite lives this time, which is always good. But fans of Scrappy Doo, if there are any, would have been pleased with this one. I'm sure there are some fans of Scrappy Doo out there somewhere. So you see my lives is not going down this time. I'm presuming that each stage is a slightly different colour. That's tend to be what the Spectrum did with racing game stages and various other ones. Now, the timing for destroying the baddie seems to be quite easy. As soon as they get within a certain distance, press punch and it will, well, destroy them. A bit like Scooby-Doo, but less annoying, the Scooby-Doo game. But yeah, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy have been kidnapped, and it says in the instructions, or gone missing, whilst looking for food, and it's up to Scrappy and the gang to save them. I'm not sure any of the gang are here. I think you're just controlling Scrappy all the way through. Scrappy Dappy Doo, we hate you. Da 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 dee da. Yeah. Right, come on, Scraps. Was Scrappy Doo in the film? I haven't seen the film Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo 2. Did they bother putting Scrappy Doo in, or did they just pretend he didn't exist? I'm pretending that they thought he didn't exist, really. I mean, he must be quite old now. 1979, he would have been about 2 here, so he's probably in his 40s. Would be Uncle Scrappy Doo. Right, I don't know what those bouncing things are there, but the annoying thing was, as well as being an annoying character, they were building him as being the most intelligent one. He'd solve everything. He's just a stupid dog, really. Scooby Dooby Doo. Who's that? Right, it must be near the end of the stage now. So it's all about timing this game to get good. Oops, and don't land on Venus fly traps. Again. It's all about timing there, knowing what levels to jump on. Sometimes, before you got your Spectrum eyes on, you might miss where a ledge is. But look out for them, they're made out of brickwork. Right, that's punched him out of the way. So it's not like the Great Giant Assisters, is it, on the Commodore 64? It's not up to the standard of that. But as platformers go, on the ZXspectrum, it's okay. I like the footsteps as well. Sometimes, quite often with games, they're a little bit quiet going forward. It does a sound when it jumps. Which I'm also a fan of, which mine are used, but a different sound, of course. A lot of the other ones tend to be quite silent. So yeah, High Tech knew what they were doing with this one. As TV licensings go, generally there's quite a good TV show with a terrible game. This looks like the opposite, where the cartoon isn't particularly great because of the Scrappy Doo element, but the game is sort of okay. I would recommend tracking this down. Don't spend all your life on it though, with any game. But as platformers that might be unknown, that you haven't heard of, this is worth a few plays. But I would say put a poke on it. If you're wondering what the poke is for Infinite Lives, it's 57275,183. I think that's what I put in. 57275,183. And the second stage is cyan. Well, there we go. So it's yellow, then cyan, which seems to feel that it's on some sort of night stage. Whether that was the intention is probably a fluke. Graphics seem slightly different. We're going through a wood, so I like that attention to detail there. So it does feel like you're getting somewhere. It looks like this one's introducing moving conveyor belts. I don't know what's controlling them. How do we get up there? Right. Oh, nice big jump. So Scrappy can jump quite a long distance. There's like a little box around him which saves him blending into the scenery. So they probably could have got away with giving him multicolours then if they was going to do that. There's Frankenstein. Can we punch him as well? I bet we can't. No, he kills you anyway. But we regenerated past him, so you're not going to get stuck on the same bit, which is another good thing. Cuts away the frustration that a kid would have had if they kept stopped before the same thing each time and having to redo it over and over again. So there's none of that there. And I think I would have lost a lot of lives in this bit trying to get the time. It looks like you're going to have to, yeah. Looks like you need to get on that conveyor belt and walk along with it at the same time. Yeah, because it'll go without you. It'll just leave you behind. That's a bit sneaky. That would have frustrated me back in the day. Yeah, see? You've got to walk along with it. Right, up and away. Might complete stage 2. If we don't, we probably won't go too far then, because we've pretty much seen how the thing plays. Hopefully you've got a bit of an idea whether you want to track it down or not. But the graphics are good, although being monochrome, there's a lot of detail there. You can tell it is Scrappy Doo. It seems quite good fun. It's fair in the gameplay. Nice sound of the footsteps. So there's lots of pluses here. There's lots of pluses, and the levels seem a bit different. It's not a stellar game. Come out too late to be rather successful, but it's not a bad effort by any means. Not many people would have heard of this game. Oh, it's a spring, is it? Yeah. Boing. I've got a funny feeling it's one of those ones where you could get away with it on the ZXspectrum. When it comes to 16-bit, I'm expecting, I might be wrong, I'm expecting a bit of a lazy port. Not to the degree of Street Hassle. Yes, if you've seen that one, but something going along those lines. Scrappy Dappy Doo. Now, some people out there might like the character Scrappy Doo. It's all a matter of opinions and nostalgia and where you were in life and memories. If you like Scrappy Doo, well done you. It saves me having to like Scrappy Doo. So he's got his quota, so well done, well sacrificed. Those ledges have disappeared, but I think they might reappear if you die. Now, can we... I didn't seem to be able to jump there. I tried to jump, he didn't seem to do it. Come on, Scrappy. No, it's getting more annoying now than when he was in the cartoons. Boing. It's at this point, as a kid, I would have turned it off and put on Horace and the Spiders or Jet Set Willy, I think. Bum 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 bum. Yes, let me at 'em. Puppy power. Yeah, feel the pain. Feel the pain. Right, let's do it this time. Seems like there's a little bit of a bug. If you jump up out the screen, it looks like he can jump, it seems like an infinite space. Right, that's that thing taken care of. Let's jump over here, onto the conveyor belt and across. Keep walking. See, oh, I stopped to walk. I stopped walking then. Oh, bit of a dead end there. Right, how do we get through here? Ah, now I think I might have blocked myself here because I've got infinite lives. Yeah. I think I might be stuck in the game. I think normally, because I can't get back up the top, I don't think. I think normally you'd lose all your lives here and have to start the level over again. Because I've got the poke on it, there's no chance of that happening. So there's 3 Scrappy Doos on the screen. One on the bottom left on the board, one in the middle, and one I'm controlling one of them. If you are Scrappy Doo, comment below. How's life? You've probably got a family of your own now, the Doos. Yeah. Doing the Doo, Betty Boo. That I don't think that was about Scooby or Scrappy Doo. Do. Right, we'll leave it there because I think I'm jolly well stuck. Well, hope you liked having a look at that one. It's an okay game. It's not bad. Come out a bit late, and I don't like the subject matter, but it's a good platformer, really. So, yeah, that was Scooby and Scrappy Doo on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by High Tech Software in 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.